Okay, ready?
You might choose.
Mr. Mark, see you shine. And the marvelous one of the cool cats. Conversations in content. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy yourself. We gon' talk about everything. We gon' make sure you entertained. We gon' dig deep up in your brain. So just relax and grab your drink. We are the cool cats. Conversations and content. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy yourself. We gon' talk about everything.
All right. Welcome everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome to the Cool Cats fifth episode. I'm excited. We have Mr.
Marvelous Mark.
Mo.
Mr. Sherm, and we are the Cool Cats. We hope everybody's having a wonderful Friday evening, a safe, happy holiday weekend, man. How y'all doing, man?
Good. Ready to enjoy this Memorial Day week?
Yeah, man. Any big plans?
We're gonna barbecue
Yeah,
some non-season food.
non-season food.
You
Okay,
know, that's how I get down.
okay.
He said, no.
What about you, Mr. Marvelous? What you got planned for the holiday, man?
You know what I got planned, man? I got planned to get in my car
Mm-hmm.
and driving to work. I gotta work. I gotta work.
Okay.
Shout out to everybody out there that gotta work on what is it? Memorial Day. Memorial
Mhm.
Day. Yeah, we got a lot to be,
I'm just
thankful
telling
for,
man,
and
this-
you know what I'm saying. Hey, I'm glad I can go to work. I'm glad.
Absolutely.
What you got planned?
Man, I might grill as well, man. I might grill. Just relaxing, man. That's it. Ain't doing too much. You know, the norm. You know, I might go fishing, man.
Might go fishing.
I might pull out the fishing rod.
Catch a goldfish.
Catch a goldfish. There we go.
My
Catch a
man.
goldfish. We hope everybody is doing good. We hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. For the people that chimed in last week, Friday, we had our first special guest, Mr. Reginald Walker, aka Shali. He came through and man, he spit some knowledge. He dropped some jewels, man. We definitely gotta have that brother again.
You did.
Yeah, man. He definitely had a lot of stuff he was talking about, man. A lot of people was tuned in and chimed in into that conversation. We had a lot of deep conversations.
Yeah.
But we forgot to say we missing a cool cat.
Yeah, we missing Mr. Martin. You know, the seat is empty once again. I'm lonesome all by myself. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His spirit over there.
Yeah. Much love to Mr. Martin.
I actually think
Mhm.
it's something to do with you, man. I think
Me?
your cologne might be too
My
strong,
cologne,
or you ain't putting on deodorant. Maybe.
deodorant. Might be
The
deodorant.
high karate.
I think it's just my presence. You know, it's just that
I'm kidding.
effect. You know, but no, we wish Mr. Martin the best of luck. You know, hopefully he'll be back.
He'll be back.
Hopefully he'll be back.
He'll be back.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, man, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff to dig in. I know this platform, we normally talk about relationships and what people, you know what I'm saying, go through.
Mhm.
But I think we need to really dig deep into some stuff
Oh yeah.
that need to be talked about, and we want to use our platform
Mm-hmm.
to get it out there. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And the most important thing of today, before we get started on our conversation, is happy birthday to my mama.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday, Mark.
Everybody,
Happy
wish my
birthday.
mama happy birthday.
Mama, happy birthday.
She turned 101 today.
101.
I'm just joking, mama. I'm just joking.
He ain't joking. He told me
No,
that
my
joke
mom,
before
her
the show
birthday
started.
today.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy
Much
birthday,
love.
Mom.
Send a shout out to my mom. Happy birthday.
Thank you for giving birth to this
Beautiful
knucklehead.
person.
Yeah, real talk.
Beautiful person. But anyway, let's
Absolutely.
get to this conversation. I mean,
Yeah.
I know it's kind of early, but
Mm-hmm.
something, man, we really got to touch bases on, man.
Yeah.
So the question of the day, I would say, is as an adult, what can we do to change the direction this new generation is headed in? Now, the reason why we saying that because everyone seen the news. Everybody know what's going on in the news.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's something we have to do because when we was growing up, we had a chance. We knew, I mean, we had to go through a lot of stuff, but it's not like it is today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Not at all.
that question is, man, what can we do as adults, men, women, you know what I'm saying? Even young adults, man, we got to all figure out a way to try to help these kids, man, so they can grow up because they play with lives like it's a video
It's
game.
nothing, man. Yeah.
They'll
It's a
take a
video
life
Little
and probably
kids.
go play ball or go to like how you just doing this, man? And it's like it's something that we're missing as a group,
Yeah. Community, man.
as a community, as a group, as a people that need to figure this out because of course we got the police, we got the government, we got all the people, but we don't what are we doing within that community to get the grips of it? You know what I mean?
I think over the years, man, the violence that has taken place in Chicago, I think truthfully, honestly, the community has strayed away. The aldermen have strayed away. People have gotten scared. People are just concerned about themselves, their immediate family, the hell with what's going on in the streets. You know, it's a rude awakening. You know, it's hard to avoid it. You know, I mean, once again, you know, me personally, it starts in the households, but we do know all households, unfortunately, mom, dad is not there. You know, that may be the case. I think the community need to get together. I think the aldermen, I think the leaders, you know,
Absolutely.
need to get together and, you know, start some form of a movement, something, you know, but unfortunately you got the youngins, the young knuckleheads, they don't respect the, you know, the OGs. They don't respect it,
What you think?
you know?
I mean, he summed it up best. I mean, it does start in the household. I mean, if you don't know what your kids are doing, who's raising them? The streets.
Yeah.
Ain't nowhere for no kid.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so easy to corrupt a young mind. You know, I remember everybody's family was going to church every Sunday.
Oh yeah.
Everybody,
The
the
whole
whole
family.
family. I think we got into where people got to work on Sunday, or people are going out on Saturday. Don't wake up early enough to go to church on Sunday.
Yeah.
So kids are missing them opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like he said, it's like a video game to these kids.
Yeah, man.
People got to realize what real life is, and they're losing focus of that.
Well, as far as like church, I'm a victim of that. You know,
Yeah.
No.
as a young person, you was pretty much I ain't gonna say forced, but everybody had to go to everybody had to go to church.
Who's mandated?
And when we get older,
Mhm.
man, I ain't going. So I feel like that got in the way,
Mhm.
and it just trickled down to our kids, and it
And we
just
didn't
kept
keep that
going.
going,
We didn't
too.
keep it going
Yeah.
because that taught us respect.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, and the reason why we're talking about this is because we know what happened down in Texas. Very sad story that touched a lot of
man.
people, no
Yeah.
matter what color, where you from, what country you from. That type of crime right there was the devil himself
It's
walking on this
disgusting.
earth.
Yeah. It's
Disgusting.
innocent kids,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? That was the devil himself walking on this earth, man, because it's no way. Like, I read, like, I do a lot of reading into it.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And just to hear the kids, some survivors say the guy, whoever, you know, closed the door and was like, it's time to die. Like, you're
Mhm.
pure evil. Like, where did you get this hate from?
Yeah.
At 18 years old, you haven't
Uh-huh.
been on this earth long enough
Yeah.
to experience
Did he
hate like
kill his
that.
grandmother?
No,
too?
he shot her. He shot her.
Right. Okay.
But let's go out to the audience and just help us out with that question. As an adult, what can we do as a group, as a community,
Yeah.
that we can start changing? Because we all talk about it. We all talk about it. We all look at the news and say, man, what's going on? But what can we do as a group? Even on this platform, what can we do to bring awareness to helping these children at least try to change the course?
And I think here in Chicago too, before we take the questions, Chicago is known for getting the ball rolling. You know, you got the NAACP. You know, you had Jesse Jackson out there. Like, you had a lot of good community leaders that were out there, you know, doing the lead work. I think the follow through just wasn't there. I mean, there was commitment in the beginning. You know, it looked good, you know, from afar, but with the follow through, you know, it's
The
not
follow
something.
up, right.
It's not something you can just do and kind of lay off of. You got to continue. You know, it's not something that's just, you know, be fixed overnight. You know, we all gotta get out there, man. We gotta clean up the community.
Okay, let's go see what they say. Okay. We got Miss Dawn. Miss Dawn says we need to pray more and find an outlet for the kids.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
There's outlets out there, but
There's
it's up to the
outlets.
parents
Mm-hmm.
to put them in there.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We letting these kids grow up by themselves.
Yeah.
Hey mama, I'm going over here. I'm going over to John's house all the time. You going downtown? Tan up downtown.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Miss Carmelita.
Mm-hmm. It's my peoples.
We as adults got to get more involved with our younger generation.
Got you,
Yeah.
man.
Goes
They,
with
we,
the same
they
thing.
clueless. We got you, man. I think too. What mayor was that?
We
That
do
was
get
an
stuck in our ways.
Yeah.
Where it's an old generation.
I mean, you got to think.
We
too.
don't learn the new generation. We
Mhm.
stuck in our ways.
Yeah.
We think our generation was the best.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the generation before that thought they were the best.
Mm-hmm.
And so on and so forth.
That's
So it's us getting involved, learning,
Mm-hmm.
because we're not going to learn it without them.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. I agree. I agree.
Okay, Miss April. These kids need love. It's missing in the homes. Parents are missing from the household. We're in a state of emergency. Oh, yes, we are.
Mm.
These are
Yeah.
the times that we say that it's in the Bible,
Mm-hmm.
and it's hard for us to accept a lot of stuff that we heard was coming. Like
Mhm.
I think it's like we heard it all in. Like
Oh,
if you
yeah.
grew up in church out there, audience,
Oh, you didn't hear it.
we all heard it before.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like we looking at it from a different angle, but I just feel like if we show love to everyone, like all races, all genders, whatever you want to be, like I feel like we need to come together, man, and fix this because these kids, man, it's like what as an old man, just think about like, you know what I'm saying, when we get up in age as
Yeah.
an old man, like
Mhm.
we ain't gonna feel
Man,
safe
we
going sitting somewhere having a cup of
no,
coffee.
because here's the
And-
thing: you got these kids right now.
Mm-hmm.
What are their kids gonna be like? I
Yeah.
mean, it's gonna keep
It'll
falling
get
apart.
worse. It'll get worse.
It's gonna get
They're
worse.
gonna be born with ops. That's
Yeah.
what they call them, man.
Yeah,
I hate to
it's
say
like
that.
there's no respect, man. I think too, you know, there's a, you know, I think it was that what mayor was that? Chicago. You know, they redid Chicago, made it look beautiful. You know, they took away some of the school systems in Chicago. You know, some of the schools in Chicago.
Really?
You know, they don't put money into the communities, man. You know, a lot of the communities are broken down, abandoned buildings, liquor store on every corner. You know, I think this is something that has been set up for years, and it's just getting worse. You know, the black communities. I mean, they need places and things for these kids to do. They do.
Okay, well, Miss Janine say they need love, but they need resources such as summer programs,
There you go, resources.
no real accountability in the household.
Yeah.
That's because they stopped giving out, I'm going to say spankings on this,
Mhm.
but whoopings,
Ass whoopings.
beatings,
Oh man.
stitcher cords,
Back in
and brooms and
branches.
switches.
Oh man.
Come on,
That
man.
started a lot of it.
My mama would
Yes,
tell you.
man.
And that set me straight.
We need to get back to the switch. Go
And
out
then-
there and give me a switch.
And then gave your gym teacher, your teacher in school permission to get in that ass if need be.
Yeah.
And they did
You
it.
acting up in class.
My mom would come up 7th, 8th grade. My mom would come up to school on her lunch break, take me in the bathroom and handle her business. Teachers, kept it quiet.
Yeah.
That's your kid.
Can't do that now.
You going to jail.
You can't do that
You
now.
going to jail.
These kids know their rights.
That's. I think honestly. I think that's what it is. I think the respect for adults, the respect for your parent,
Mm-hmm.
is
It's not there.
dwindling
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because back when we was growing up, if the teacher even said, "I'm about to," please, because you know she's gonna say she's gonna call your house.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Now you tell a kid that, oh yeah,
Oh, he's
yeah,
cold.
yeah.
and then the mom's coming up there just as worse
Just
as
as-
the kid.
But the
words
then
right
you
out
got
my
some
mouth.
parents
You took the words
that
right out
stick
my
up for their kid.
That's what I'm
Oh,
trying to tell
my
you. Just
God,
as
yeah.
worse.
Lil June, but come on, man.
But
Come on, man.
yeah, so Monica say, I can't change the world, but I intentionally do my part.
Yeah,
And I think everybody needs to do that. I
Because
think
everybody do a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
they ain't gonna do nothing but get better.
yeah, but we so used to taking care of
Mhm.
our circle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, you look at what's going on the news, and as a man, and I'm gonna say as a black male, like
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying, that it bothers me to see some of the stuff that these parents are allowing their children to do.
Yeah.
If you feel you can't have, I gotta go to jail.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather be in jail,
Yeah.
knowing that I tried to do what I gotta do,
Mm-hmm.
than to let my son or daughter be out there twerking on the car on Michigan Avenue, tearing up downtown.
Crazy.
You
Crazy.
understand what I'm saying? I'd rather
Crazy.
be in jail. And I'm gonna tell you, so they can record it. I even turn on my own app to record when I'm at the DT. Because that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna put you
Absolutely. Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I'm trying to make light of it, but it's
Yeah.
so serious, man. Like the parents, like these kids reflect who you are.
Mm-hmm.
So if your kid downtown, tearing up downtown,
Fool, yeah.
where are you at?
Mhm.
Where are you at? Are you at work?
I think
Are
they
you
should
at the
start
club?
holding these parents accountable, man. Start locking their asses up.
Well, that's coming up.
At a
That's
certain
coming up.
age, yes.
I mean, like, come on now. There's no reason why you should not know where your 15, 16-year-old is. Out wilding out. Come on. Like, keep it 100.
Okay, well, that's another question. Do you feel that parents should be held responsible for their children's action?
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Do you feel that parents should be held responsible for their children's action, Nemo?
Like we discussed, I'm not gonna say it right off the bat because every kid's gonna get into a group of bad
Mhm.
kids.
Yeah.
That's the cool kids at school, whatever. It's the first time we learned about it. It may be something that happens that somebody stole a car.
Mm-hmm.
Your kid could have went to church every Sunday with you. He just got in the bad grip. It's you to set them straight
Mm-hmm.
and learn from that. So I'm not gonna say the first offense,
Yeah.
bam, the parents go to jail,
Depending on the circumstances.
depending on the circumstances.
Yeah.
But that's probably 10% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Let me say something. So, growing up, of course, we did a lot of bad stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I did a lot of bad
Oh, yeah.
stuff
Oh, yeah.
that my mama
We
don't
ain't
know.
perfect. Yeah.
Turn your lab off, mama. I don't want to talk to you. No, I'm just
Tell
joking.
them.
But in reality, I think it should be a point system.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not talking like he said, like your kid could go to church every Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
but at one time his friend, hey man, I got a car. Come on, you get in the car, you get caught in a stolen car.
That was me.
You shouldn't be that.
Me.
That shouldn't be a problem. But I'm talking about your kid was downtown. I keep going downtown.
Yeah.
Your kid downtown, tearing up downtown.
Mm-hmm.
You go a citation.
Yeah.
Know where your kid at. The kid do it again.
Mm-hmm.
I think it should be that momentum where you have to do parenting classes because somebody got to teach you how to be a parent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because my 15, I'm gonna say, what is it, 14 to 8. If you're in my house, first of all, if you're in my house, it's still the same thing. But I'm
Yeah.
saying 14 to let's say 17.
Mm-hmm.
You supposed to know where your kid is, especially
Supposed to.
now, especially nowadays. You supposed to know where your kid
violence,
at.
You got to, man. You should
From-
want to.
Yes, because
But look at the age group that are having kids now. 15.
they were
Okay.
doing that back then.
No, but I'm saying like
Now.
right now, 15-year-olds having babies.
Yeah.
By the time that kid 13, they 28. Now they feel like, oh, now I get my adulthood.
Mhm.
Now I could go out.
They more friends than actual parents.
So now they're trying to be that kid
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah, that makes
They're
sense.
trying to kick it in these streets
Mhm.
because they missed the first 5-6 years
Mhm.
because ain't nobody, they got to sit there and bake.
Yeah.
It's facts though. It happens.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go out to so a lot of people are saying absolutely parents should be held responsible.
Mm-hmm.
Ms. Tonchay said absolutely, but the government needs to stop dictating how we parent our children.
Yes.
Now what I'm thinking she's saying is if I go to the school and whoop my kid in front of the class, I shouldn't go to jail. I shouldn't have to worry about going to jail.
Yeah.
Because when Nels was working, like you said, Sherm, everybody whooped you, and then when you got home,
Man,
you got to whoop
everybody.
your
Everybody knew about
neighbors,
it.
The teachers.
Yeah, your teachers had your gym teacher had your dad number. Hey, such and such acting a fool. Handle that.
Yeah.
You was afraid of your gym teacher. What your gym teacher was gonna do?
Yeah.
Your social studies teacher.
Anyway.
You ain't got that no more. These teachers scared of these kids.
Yeah.
Like these kids put fear, and I see why a bunch of community leaders, OGs, are not around. They're not respected. You know, they stay out of harm's way because these kids don't respect them, and they quick to, they ain't fighting no more. They shooting.
They shoot.
You know, and it makes it difficult for the community to come together. You know, for people to put certain things into place to help the community, and you got the kids that don't want to listen. They're not gonna respect. They're not gonna honor. Who is you? You ain't my father. You know.
And I've had this talk with people in their 20s,
Mm-hmm.
and they say that exactly. Why fight when I can shoot?
Yeah,
That's no respect for life at all.
that's the new thing, man.
No respect. Or your freedom. Like, do you
You're
know
gonna lose
30 seconds, man, can cost you
Yeah.
30 years.
Yeah.
So that 30 seconds that you say,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, you feel like there's other ways to protect yourself.
Yeah.
Some people gotta run. I'd rather run away and let you call me all kind of names
Mm-hmm.
than to spend 30 years in jail.
Y'all
If I can't take you, I'm running.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What I gotta shoot you for?
Yeah,
Why I
y'all
gotta
remember a
shoot
few months back, the 11-year-old was caught carjacking somebody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
11 years old.
11 years old.
They getting right out.
11 years old.
Getting right out.
No way in hell, if that's my son, I don't know what you doing. I don't know where you at. I'm gonna know who you hanging with. You ain't gonna hang with little Junebug and Bobby down the street and they into the game banging. No, you gotta have some type of structure in the household. You gotta know what your kids are doing. No way in hell.
So let's go to the
Mm-hmm.
young man. Like, I ain't gonna call him a young man. I'm sorry. I wanted to call him something else.
Who that?
The guy that did that to those kids.
Who?
Like, let's say, like, what I know about the story, somebody out there help me. What I know about the story, him and his mom got into it months ago, whatever, a couple weeks ago. He moved in with his grandparents. His birthday was like a week before he did this. And soon after his birthday, right?
Yeah.
He went and bought 2 guns.
Mm-hmm.
But they say for years he been saying he was going to do this. So now they going all back to his history.
So
They
your
go
parents
all
had
back.
to hear this.
He had, matter of fact, he got caught with a bunch of ammo
Yes.
on him and at home.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's like this stuff been brewing for years,
Yeah.
But this is just like the one that shot the supermarket.
Yeah.
For old people. Everybody old. Off of some racial.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
there
At
was a
what
video.
point I could not look at old person's eyes, a young kid's eyes, and just have that
No, but-
mentality. You gotta be sick.
But think about this. So, as a parent, right? And this is going back to the parent stuff. You know your kid.
You know
your
your
kid.
You
How your
got
kid
you,
in the
man.
room?
And these are 2
Come
18-year-olds.
on, man.
You're not talking about people that moved out.
Yeah, they still
These
live
are
at home.
2 still that live at
They
home.
still live at home, man.
So you know what your kids, you gotta know. Just talking to them, you're gonna see a change in their life
I don't know, man.
from 13 to 15 or something.
You should. You should. And
Okay.
I agree. You should. And for you not to know what your son doing in his room when you pay the mortgage, your house, your residence, you know, and not to check in and communicate and have open discussions.
There you go.
So,
man.
and here's my other question. Because they tried to throw that he was bullied and they talked about his clothes. That's bull.
You still don't justify it. Right?
No, listen to what I'm saying. First of all, some or one he said the boy $8,000 truck. He bought 2 $1,500 guns.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where did he get this money from? And another thing, that means he's been shooting guns up to that.
Because he was.
They act like he just randomly bought guns and went to shoot.
He had a lot
To
of
learn
ammo.
how to.
It's just a people that talking hundreds of.
Yeah.
To real. So
You got parents.
Like, I don't have. You know, in school, I feel that they need to come up with some type of doors, lock systems. They trying to do is hit it and locks the doors in.
Yeah.
If every teacher had that button where, you know what I'm saying, there's always going to be somewhere where but at least lock it down where can't in the automatic bullet.
after the first bell ring, you can't get that door. Any can
locked.
come in that door. It's
You gotta
locked.
be buzzed in.
This kid can shoot up the door to get
No,
in.
but they're going to, if they,
No, they're not gonna just buzz you in. I ask you. I hit a
I know.
18.
Nowhere, man. Like I had a doctor's appointment today, man, and I'm in the, and I conceal and carry. I pretty much carry wherever I go. It just so happened I'm up, in a just don't know the places where you used to feel comfort and safe. Like a grocery store, innocent. You shopping for food for your family. You're not thinking some violence is gonna happen. You're not thinking you're gonna have a altercation with anybody. You're not thinking this. So it's like when these criminals, they wake up. You don't know mentally what they're going through.
No.
I mean, it's
And that's
serious.
Most of these mass shootings are 18 and younger. These people live at home with their parents.
Yeah.
You need to know what your kids are
You got
doing.
to.
You know if your kid is mentally stable. Come on.
It's no way in hell I'm not gonna know what my kid's doing. I'm
Like
sorry.
you see the picture of these people and they just, that kid that shot up the movie theater years ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He crazy. How do you miss that?
Yeah.
How do you miss that?
It's what, the Batman guy?
Yeah. I'm just saying, like when he took he looked crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You need to face reality. There's something wrong with your kid. People are too
Scared to
people
speak
are
up.
too proud.
Or you're
There ain't
scared.
nothing wrong with my kid. That's my baby.
Or either they scared of
No,
their
they ain't
kids.
your baby.
Their kids running that household.
Yeah. The kids are running that
I
house.
mean, it's sad, but true. Yeah.
My thing is, where they getting these guns from, man?
Man, they got these.
Like, I feel like, let's start there. Let's
some illegal
start,
guns, man.
where are they getting them from? You saying illegal guns. So I remember they went up on, if you buy a gun for somebody, you getting 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Still ain't stopping it, man.
I mean, the illegal guns go forever be in these streets, man. Forever. They come from state to state to state. You got, they go forever be around, man, unfortunately. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know, man.
I just think we need to really figure out a plan for these kids, man.
Mm-hmm.
Young adults. Because I want to say maybe 25 and under, man. They
Yeah.
so
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we thought we knew everything at 21. We
Mhm.
wasn't scared of nothing. Worry about the next day.
Mm-hmm.
We good. We know everything. Now you look back, oh, you. Man, you didn't know me nothing.
Nada.
yeah, nah, man.
Damn.
That's true, man.
You can't tell them that nowadays, though. Mm-hmm.
No, you
Not
can't
these
tell
youngins,
them. No,
unfortunately.
they know it all.
Yeah.
This is the one that's saying, I agree. You need to know what your kids are doing and where they are and who they are with. I mean, they got apps. They got apps where
Right
you
now,
track
you
your
can track
kid.
your
Like,
Man, put that little Apple thing. What's that little Apple button?
15, 16 years old. You got to be paying a phone bill, right? Right?
Yeah, they ain't.
Right.
No, they
No, I
ain't.
ain't no maybe nothing. You ain't coming to my house without, if you know what I'm saying. You got to know something about that
I
phone.
mean, you little kids, they got the expensive belt, the pants hanging down, they got the latest Jordans. They probably
all
out,
that
they
stuff.
probably out here. Little youngest man, he just turned 5-10 years down the road. They want to.
That's what I was thinking about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
They used to the easy life.
Yeah.
They're gonna go the easy way to get money.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember painting the house, painting this, painting this. Here's my old man. Here's $50.
Mm-hmm.
I painted a whole house for $50. Man, come on.
But you learned it.
But you learn the lesson of $1.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, kids do nothing.
So, do y'all think what happened in Texas, that family failed? That failed.
Failed. They definitely failed.
I don't honestly.
Family failed.
Honestly,
How old was the kid? The 18-year-old actually had on him in the process of the killing, and when he went to the house, what he actually had. For the parent not to know that your son is into these things, it is. It is. It is. It's nowhere in here. I don't know
No, we don't.
but I mean, best believe I'm watching, I'm communicating, I'm in. You know what I'm saying? You best believe, kids, they can be kids, they're not independent when it comes to thinking. They get into any and everything.
Because we could do the best thing, and there's a household family.
Yeah.
And your kid gets a shine into that kid.
Mm-hmm.
Everything you done taught your kid.
Yeah.
So it does take a community.
Mm-hmm. It does. I mean, I'm in a single family home, department. Best believe I was out in the streets doing God knows what.
Right.
She trying to, support and take care of the house. My sister, I'm involved in that. But one thing that I can honestly, truthfully say that kept me level-headed, being involved in the, I feared going to the county. That's what she. So the thought of me, well, my mom. Sparks.
What age did it take that?
It took some years, though, man.
It took some
It
years.
took some years. Man, dad wasn't around. Got to keep it 100. Dad wasn't around. So I'm a.
Right.
I think a lot of us back in our day, we was a victim. I mean, you have morals, so your moral you was going through. Even though you did a lot of nonsense because you felt that your mom would see you in the county. Moral standard,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Because now these kids, they going to jail, getting right out, going to jail. Like, nothing breaks you. Like, if you, let's just say you do stuff, you get caught, That's supposed to be, oh, I can't do that. I don't want to go to jail. These kids, they get out.
Many plus years, and they get out. Mind all they know. That's what I would say towards. When they get, nobody's gonna hire.
No,
I mean, there's
that's
no
Your
job
life
waiting
is
them.
ruined.
So they're gonna go right back to what they know: the selling drugs, the robbing, and stealing, and this
But
and that.
there is stuff out there.
Yeah, man.
You can go. You can be a barber.
Yeah.
Something.
There's reentry program. I'm actually a part of a reentry program. From the is, so it's a lot of reentry programs out there that can.
Well, I just found out some great information.
Yes.
Miss Shamika, I'm thank you for putting out here, chiming in, letting us know. At the store where that young man guns. The mama,
The shooter.
killed the kids, worked at the gun store.
Wow.
Where he
What are you doing?
That's deep.
So
That's deep.
she definitely needs to be held responsible.
That's deep.
She needs to be held responsible because
I didn't know that.
Texas.
it's in Texas.
I'm being real.
Totally different.
It's a wild, wild west.
It is.
That's what we're coming to.
It is.
We're coming to
Mm-hmm.
the streets. That.
I think, and that's
Because a little bit of conflict. Bang. That's how it is down there.
It is.
And that's sad.
Yeah.
I could run my mouth and talk. Oh, man, look at them. Man, look at them shoes he got on.
Mm-hmm.
Talking shit. As soon as you approach me, bang.
Mm-hmm.
Always. Don't get me wrong. We live in an age
It's open
where,
carry down there,
right?
isn't it?
We want the big. You know you was gonna get whooped.
Yeah.
I got a gun. I could.
It triggers something in you that something. If you like they say, lacking resource, or you lacking something outside of your manhood or your womanhood, whatever. Because it's you know what I'm saying. So we pushing the gun on it. Like he's saying Texas. Texas, I don't know. It's open carry. They probably whatever. My hand, I'm powerful now.
Yeah,
I'm not just this.
Powerful.
I'm not this little punk or this little kid that y'all think I am because this I can kill 100 gun. You know what I'm saying? So in your mind, you a lot of people. You think that you are on top of the world with this gun. Constitution is the right to bear arms, but everybody back then option.
Right.
They didn't. Don't fall for them laws because we didn't have them options back then.
No, we did not.
You see those constitutions, man. People say the Constitution. Our people, our ancestors ain't had that right to bear nothing.
Facts.
Please believe.
Yeah.
This is for it. So what I'm saying is, if he never touched the kid, as soon as you put that power in his hand,
Man, he felt like. That's why he.
Yeah.
You ain't.
That's
a coward. I've never carried a gun. I'm the only white boy in the neighborhood, so you knew I was gonna get stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I just mind my own business. That's what people need to do in this world.
Yeah.
Mind your own business to an extent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not starting this and starting that. So
Yeah, man.
for
That's your song.
he do.
Yeah.
He got that,
that
glass. Shot
What we
for-
told Yeah, we
It's so
got deep
hard.
into this combo.
We got because it's a serious topic.
It is,
I
man.
mean, it needs to be.
Yeah.
In and say,
Mhm.
this government don't
And
care
it
about our
shows in all
kids.
aspects of life.
Let's try to chat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This is what we do, the Cool Cats. We're gonna use our platform. You know what I'm saying? Because if a kid want to learn how to do anything, man, I mean, they look.
Mhm.
And there's a lot of stuff that I wish I could have done at a younger age.
Yeah.
And these kids left in their life. We all have done that. You learn. You have the opportunity to become whatever you want to be.
Let me ask you. What take?
I go to the gym. I go to.
Me?
So maybe we need to start
Venting,
a thing.
call it exercising. Yeah.
Right. Maybe we need to start a thing, getting kids into basketball programs.
Mm-hmm.
He all right. You know, he know a little bit about basketball. I ain't gonna lie. So I mean, if we need to do in certain areas,
Mm-hmm.
sit here and don't jerseys.
You know what? Mr. Boot camp, fitness, perfect opportunity to get to know, you know, form a sense of discipline, obedience. You know, could be a positive, could be a start.
Right.
You know, definitely be a start.
More information will follow. We plan on putting together if you're interested, please chime in and let us know. More information will come. I didn't know Mr. Shaw together,
I mean,
you know, and of course we want to extend that boot camp to our audience, to our members, and to members' friends, because I feel like health is wealth.
yeah.
You know, we getting up in age, and you know what I'm saying. I would rather live my golden years
Mm-hmm.
about living my golden years.
Yeah.
Even doing the boot camp, especially mental health. Mental
Yeah.
health
Yeah.
is outweighing all these other
Important.
illness and
Yeah.
illness. most important, man. Our young is our young, our grandparents. You know what I'm saying? Even us. There's so many people. Man.
Yeah.
It's up to us to figure out some way to cope with it, man. And don't shut nobody down. Somebody might call you and say, "Hey, what you doing?" Don't shut us. I'm tired of this person. I'm tired of that person. I think we really need to dig in depth with mental, because they might be calling you for help and you don't even know it, because
very true.
You know, you selfish in your own.
Unfortunately, I am guilty of that. Yeah. I need to correct myself on that one. Absolutely, I agree. Yeah.
Let's also take a note. I want to flip the script.
We got the drinks, we got the gift cards, we got a couple more now.
I love Cool Cats.
Cool chime in. I love Cool Cats.
Come on, chime on.
You just say you with it. Just say you in or something. I don't know. I love the Cool y'all too. You gotta show love to everybody else.
Yeah.
Changing or figuring out a way. Just say you're in, and you know that's on this week, because like I never met him. I don't think so, but I don't know if you're alive, because every story touched a lot of people.
It's kids. These are innocent lives. And I mean, we see this all through Chicago. Degrees.
Crime rate.
So please chime in. You in? Just say you in. I'm pretty sure. We're gonna get. I'm definitely focused on that.
Absolutely.
Please chime in. Let us know.
These shots going. Get your drink. Get your favorite drink. Get it. Tomorrow. Oh no, sir. I thought he was. We both. Flip a coin and see who won.
Man, we
Love y'all. We got to. We got to. Got to.
All right, they come in. We getting some. I'm in. Let's see who it is. You got.
Hey, this is all.
That man right there.
So we got want to hit the advertisements.
Let's do that.
Oh yeah. This week. We gonna get better, y'all. So you gotta tune in. Mr. Reggie Walker. Man, we had a here to help on Private Room Blue. Room Red. Private Room Blue is located 390 Cleveland Street, Indiana. Please give him a call, 773-858-4498. He got the karaoke on Wednesdays. Please check it out. Also, 108 Sheridan, Indiana. And same number, 773-858-4498. Please chime in. Please let us know if you're interested with information, or please reach out to him personally. Let him know the Cool Cat sent you. Check him out. He got are amazing. The rooms are amazing. Trust me, the rooms are amazing. He got the best. All right. And our winners are. All right, we got Miss Janine. Miss Janine, Peace Within. And we have Monica.
Right.
Peace Within. Congratulations.
What did they win?
We'll reach out to them later, man.
They win what
Because
they
I'm going to
win.
be honest with you. When we were giving out, it was like, hey, what if I don't drink?
I think this Bath and Body Works. Body Cook,
Oh,
Victoria's
Lord.
Secrets on. Gas,
Speedway.
coffee.
Hey,
We upgrade.
the car's big.
Man,
Mr. Martin, man,
we
love
miss you.
man. We know you're
Yes.
going to get here, man,
Yes.
and he'll be back soon, everybody. He got a lot of good topics.
You don't know.
He almost
The
there.
people, the people most definitely miss you.
So, yeah, shout out to Miss Janine. Peace Within.
Yes.
Also,
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get right back. Out. I was
You was
getting
getting cussed out
Yeah,
over people cussing over. I feel you on this.
Yeah.
But he just said they
Mhm.
don't just sell alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
What they sell?
Cases of water.
They sell.
Ain't nobody.
Ain't nobody going.
Put the camera on the screen. Put the camera on the screen. They sell. They sell.
They put that man to the right.
The
They sell.
CEO. Man,
It was free. He won't come for free, everybody.
special guest for 17th.
Okay.
Yeah,
we'll-
June
we
17th.
We'll
We have
make
some
the
special
announcement.
guests. Oh yeah.
We'll make the announcement. But yeah, once again, show talked about was parents for their children.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I get out of it. I feel like more parents was more responsible and need to get out of that. We can go back to putting these hands on these kids. That'll deter a lot of them.
A lot of things is politics now, man. Unfortunately, but the government as a whole. The family. Mm-hmm. Every couple of years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every couple of years.
But I mean, it's getting less than that.
Mm-hmm.
See,
Mm-hmm.
now we talking.
Just think. When they get high, we reduce. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree.
Yeah.
It's that time. Oh,
That's
man.
our time, man.
Go back.
It's you know what? See, like that we reach out at our page, and I see people really asking for help.
Helps us grow.
A lot of
Grow.
It does.
true because I probably thought within myself, you know what I'm saying, putting out there, be like, wow, like that's how you know it's more to every story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's, you know what I'm saying, if you really want to know something, you know what I'm saying, use our platform.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm pretty sure you got a lot of great members on there, man, that probably been through what you've been through or going through.
Yeah.
They can help you or in your mind that will help you see, you know, a different direction towards everything. So I kind of
Look forward to it. Also, thank you too for the anonymous posts, the people that inbox us directly who want to remain anonymous. Everyone's input, situations, battles, you know, that they going through, but they want to remain. Thank you all. Look out soon. A greet and meet.
Language,
you
Street.
Grinch.
Finalizes every
Me.
person.
Everybody make sure they wish mom a happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Love you,
Mama.
mama.
Salute.
I know you on here. Thank you for chiming in. And she
You raise our
she one of our biggest fans.
All
Alright.
We gotta knock him upside his head every now and again,
Yeah.
Mom. Yeah.
For me, who knows what it's doing?
I know, right?
I'll tell you.
I would have been rich if I didn't meet you. Right. You right.
I took his money.
I'm out back then.
The other way around.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just
So, ladies and gents, keep Mr. Martin in your prayers. We hope to have him back ASAP.
Praise that man. God,
he all right.
get enough prayers.
We're gonna start docking. We docking.
We docking him.
Ain't no secret.
Yes. Let's do it. Let's
Who
do
are
it.
we are the cool cats, right?
We are the cool cats. Everybody.
That was a good conversation, man.
Oh yeah.